Welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. We are your weekly source for the latest news, updates, discussions, and at times have debates that revolve in and around the video games industry. You can be a part of the live show experience over at twitch.tv/ImpactPlay and clicking on the notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast platforms such as Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and so much more. You simply type in the Impact Play. Moving forward, we are diversifying the show, putting the spotlight on people of color, video game developers, content creators, and those who are making an impact overall. If you know someone that you believe would be a perfect fit to make a guest appearance on the show, reach out to us on social, even by sending us an email to contact@theimpactplay.com. I'm your show's Itziagu, and this is episode 67. On the agenda, we have Star Wars Squadrons reviews are in, our official teaser trailer of Monster Hunter. And through Japanese YouTubers and influencers, we get our first hands-on with the PlayStation 5 and more. Now we'll move on to the first segment of the show, what we have been playing, what we are looking forward to, and what have you. If you've been paying close attention to my Twitch channel, you'll notice that I've been playing a lot of PS4 games since I've been having the PS4 less than a week now. So I've been playing, I guess the first game that I actually played was Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone, and it was my first official gameplay, or should I say my first experience of this game, or in-game experience. So it's just been a long time. I haven't even touched Warzone since it first came out, since it was first released. But since I did my first playthrough of it yesterday, it actually 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. But it went definitely great. I definitely had a great time, and you will see even more Modern Warfare content from me as well. So there is also a game that I've actually gone ahead and pre-ordered, which is Call of Duty Cold War, and I'll definitely be playing the beta when it does come out, October 8th, October 8th through the 9th. I'll definitely be playing then, and I hope you'll be able to join me then. And then Call of Duty Cold War, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm looking forward to that game once it launches. And yeah, that's essentially it. I do have a lot of PS4 games I haven't touched yet because I haven't had it for a full week. Hopefully later on tonight, after the podcast ends, I will play, what's that game called? Give me a second, let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, I think it's Horizon Zero Dawn. It's not letting me actually go to it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm gonna do my first playthrough of it after the later on tonight on the twitch.tv/ImpactPlay's Twitch channel. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And on top of that, let's see. I played Among Us a couple of times. I'm still learning the game and what to do and so on. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's about it. So let's move on to the gaming news segment. Star Wars Squadrons review: a triumph of focused design and concise storytelling. Motive delivers a satisfying single-player campaign combined with a rich multiplayer mode. Star Wars Squadrons is every inch the spaceflight simulation that fans have been dreaming of for a generation. It accommodates players in extraordinary ways, from the quality of its many control options to its ability to form parties across multiple platforms. It's also one of the most focused games that EA has produced in the last 15 years. When the game was announced back in June, and EA's Motive Studios was clear on what fans should expect, Squadrons should be centered entirely around starfighter combat experience. Despite the $39.99 price tag, it would be a AAA quality game deserving of the Star Wars license. Playable across modern consoles and even the PC, it would have a solo campaign, sure, but the meat of the experience would be a single team-based multiplayer experience. And the whole thing would be playable with a host of peripherals, keyboard and mouse, joystick and throttle, controllers of course, and also even VR headset. After 3 days inside the cockpit, I'm here to tell you it's true, all of it. Squadrons proves that EA is still capable of creating a polished, nuisance experience without the craft of multi-transactions or endless in-game collectibles. It's a success on virtually every front, including VR. The game begins shortly after the destruction of the planet Alderaan, as depicted in Star Wars A New Hope, before catapulting years forward in the timeline to the end of the Star Wars Return of the Jedi. While playing, I jumped between two different sides of the conflict, alternating between the evil Empire or the fleeting New Republic. We're not going to read his first-hand experience, but I guess we'll go ahead and go to the reviews. Because this is pretty much his hands-on. If you guys want to read that article, be sure to check it out over on Polygon. Is this it? Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is the article I was looking for. I don't know what happened to this. This is the one I had saved. Okay. Here's our reviews. GameSpot, still early review impressions. They didn't give it a score just yet. Experience stands right now. The campaign of Star Wars Squadrons is a solid showcase of set pieces that conveys what's possible with the game's engaging flight combat mechanics. Juggling all tasks required on your cool starfighter while soaking on the sights and sounds of Star Wars has been a real treat on the first 8 hours. Even I'm left a bit wanting. This is coming from Edmund Tran. PC Games gave it a 9 out of 10. Games Informer, 8.3 out of 10. VJ247, a 4 out of 5. IGN, an 8 out of 10. Star Wars Squadron single-player campaign missions are a feat for Star Wars fans' eyes and ears, especially in VR. Its engaging space combat is a great balance of approachable arcade control with the added nuisance of simulation-like system, which combines with astonishing detailed ships and cockpits for the most authentic feeling ride since LucasArts' legendary X-Wing and TIE Fighter games back in the 90s. Star Wars Squadrons doesn't end up doing anything too memorable with its charming character or interesting rival squadron setup, but this campaign still tells an entertaining Star Wars story I enjoyed no matter which cockpit I was in. Tom Marks. Upload a VR, review in progress. Polygon has it unscored. PC Gamer, a review in progress, but the reviews and even their hands-on experience looks very promising. So I'll be definitely looking forward to playing that game with you, and I'll let you know when I do go live with it. Because I was definitely looking forward to it. To the simulation experience. Alright, I guess we'll move on to the next story. Rare, Playground Games, and Ninja Theory unite for the Women of Xbox UK. The Xbox's organization in the UK has united to launch the Women of Xbox UK initiative, designed to share knowledge and experience with young women in particular. Women across the Xbox publishing organization plus Rare, Playground Games, and Ninja Theory will all contribute to the initiative, and the project kicks off with a special video series that has begun. The first video is aimed at college and university students that discuss routes into the games industry. This is coming from gamesindustry.biz. And let's go on to the next one. Another article from gamesindustry.biz. Nintendo wins a $2 million in lawsuit against Team Executor resellers. Nintendo has secured another victory in its ongoing struggle against Team Executor, the anonymous hacking group that sells tools enabling Switch owners to play pirated games. The platform holder's lawsuit against UberChips.com and its owner Tom Delt Jr. has been successful, with the Northern District Court of Ohio ordering the defendant to pay Nintendo $2 million. The figure is listed in a proposed final judgment document shared by Torrent Free. It has yet to be signed, but was submitted with the consent of both Nintendo and UberChips. The lawsuit was one of Nintendo's filed earlier this year against resellers offering customers Team Executor hacks such as the SX range, shortly after UberChips went offline and canceled all pre-orders for XX devices. Once this ruling has been signed, UberChips is ordered to cease sales and trafficking any circumvention device that affects any of Nintendo's consoles or copyrighted work. It has also been forbidden from directly or indirectly infringing on both current and future Nintendo copyright and trademarks. Finally, any circumvention devices violating Nintendo's consoles or games that Orbichips has in stock is to be handed over or destroyed. Which is because if you guys are like doing this to your own personal console is fine, but once you go ahead and go the extra across the line and you actually resell this to other people, that is you're infringing on the company's patents, and on top of that, you will be sued. And you like do it if you're doing it on a personal thing, like to your own personal console, you do have the right to. But if you go above and beyond that, once the line is crossed, it's crossed, and there's no going back from it. Roll Company is now free to play. First Watch Games Roll Company is now free to play across all platforms, following a successful period and a premium title in early access. The team shooter, which is published by Harvard Studios, based over here in Atlanta, has only been available by purchasing a premium Founders Pack on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, or the Epic Games Store, which granted access to the closed beta, and I definitely had my hands on back in DreamHack of last year, I believe. No, not even last year. When was my first DreamHack? I think 2017, 2018. I had my first hands-on with it, and it definitely looked promising. Okay. So, let's move on to the next story on the list. We'll go on to that next. Okay, confirmed that Xbox Series X and S allows gamers to free up space by selectively uninstalling portions of the game, and that's a game changer. And this is coming from Xbox's news Twitter channel. This was meaning to happen for the next generation, because the next generation is about convenience, and a lot more to go above and beyond to actually meet convenience is to actually allow us to, instead of uninstalling the full game to make room, you can delete portions out of that game, which I'm sure PlayStation 5 will also be doing that as well. Next, let's go into the Monster Hunter first look reveal. The first teaser for the Monster Hunter trailer reveals that the video game movie adaptation is coming out in theaters this year after all. The movie will now be released this December after having been previously postponed to April of 2021. Sony Pictures has its upcoming Monster Hunter movie originally had it delayed until next year. Monster Hunter, a movie based on the game from Capcom, was originally set to release in theaters in just a few months. Okay, so if you guys want to check that out, you can check that out on YouTube now. And it definitely, I guess, I've seen the comments of it. It looks promising, and the review, not even the reviews, like the comments are like mixed up. Fans are looking forward to it, while other fans aren't. Even though me personally, I haven't actually played a Monster Hunter, and I've gone ahead and purchased it, but I have yet to do my hands on. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be doing that soon on either my personal channel or even the THEIMPACTPLAY Twitch channel. So be sure you're following both channels and have notification bells on so you will know when we go live with that game. Alright, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, Minecraft. That's all I'm gonna say. Minecraft. The new updates that are coming to Minecraft. Mojang has announced a new Minecraft update that will be giving the sandbox's gloomy caverns a bunch of new features. The Caves and Cliffs update was announced during this year's Minecraft Live, a yearly event where Mojang reveals what it has been working on throughout the year. Exploring caves in Minecraft can be treacherous and a little dreary, but the Caves and Cliffs update has a lot of new life for those damp caverns. Mojang has yet to set a specific date, but it says that there is a lot of stuff coming, especially in summer of 2021. Better cave generation, archaeological system, new blocks, new mobs, and even cliff updates. But let's go into the nitty gritty. Minecraft Dungeons is getting crossplay coming in November. And you can play amongst your friends on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Windows, and even the Xbox One. They released a whole bunch of updates on their Twitter channel, so let me pull them up. Oh, they show their mobs. The mods, I should say. Archaeology. Bundles. Okay, nice. So instead of like individual pieces taking place, you can just combine them together and just take just one spot of your inventory, which is nice. Me personally, I haven't actually played Minecraft. I played Minecraft Dungeons originally on cloud streaming on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and I'm assuming that's about it. There's gonna be a marketplace coming soon. If you like parkour, or you parkour course, I don't know, it's just a little course. Yeah, that's about it. There's nothing new here that I'm seeing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, give me a second while I'll pull that up for you guys. I'm gonna keep the hype going. If you guys haven't heard of this, don't ruin this for anyone else. Here's an article from Game Informer. Nintendo revealed its Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC is the next character. Or should I say, yeah. Well, it's had many reactions along the lines. Yeah, no, that's not the one I want. Let's see. Let's try to find one. Oh yeah, here we go. And the first reveal. The new characters will be arriving on October 13th, and they are from Minecraft. And these talks have been going on for at least 5 years. So Nintendo will reveal this new character rosters, which is, let me see. Okay, the video reveals that you'll effectively have 6 different Minecraft characters to choose from. Steve and Alex have 3 different skins each. Plus there's a zombie and then Enderin at around 4 minutes of the video. Let me see. I'm trying to find something else. Steve, Alex, and company. If you guys want to check out that trailer, be sure to check it out over on Nintendo's YouTube channel. And next, we have the biggest news story of them all. The Japanese YouTubers go hands-on with the PS5 during Try PS5 on YouTube Gaming Week in early October. This is coming from PlayStationUniverse.com, or should I say PSU.com. A select number of YouTubers in Japan got their first hands-on with the new PlayStation 5 console and Try PlayStation 5 on YouTube Gaming Week video series during the first week in October for YouTube Gaming Week in Japan. The Japanese YouTubers PS5 video kicks off in today actually at 6 p.m. Japan time, or 10 a.m. UK, so 2 a.m. Pacific. So that's already started. Okay, let's go to the updated story. See if we could find it. Oh, here it is. Virtual YouTuber Lulu Suzuhara did a PS5 hands-on video with feature Astro's Playroom, Godfall, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Let's see. Famed YouTuber Hikaken's PS5 hands-on video will include. Let me see. Let me try to find an updated news story for you guys. I feel like this article isn't up to date. Let's see. Stories. I'm surprised this hasn't breaked yet. Oh, here it is. IGN. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. Japanese media and YouTubers recently had a chance to go hands-on with the PlayStation 5 in their previews, showcase the PS5 hardware's games, including Actual Playroom and Godfall, the DualSense, and more. AV Watch was one of Japanese publications that was able to test out the PlayStation 5. Even though Sony still wasn't willing to show off the PS5's UI, we did learn a couple of interesting facts. One of these that Sony has made the decision to make X the trademark. The standard confirm button for all regions. In the past, O was always the confirm button for Japan. While in North America and Europe, X was always chosen. So it's good that this is going across the board. So that's about it. And this article was updated early this morning. So once we get more updates on this, we'll bring over the news to you once we get more information. All right. What else do we have here? Let me see if we have any last minute news stories for you all before we end the news segment. Oh yeah, now I'm going to Twitter now, and I'm seeing a lot of posts about the RGB, about the light bars of the DualSense controller. Literally within an hour. Let's see. Okay, Tetris is perhaps the pinnacle of pickups and play-up gameplay, considering it helped rocket off the original Game Boy up the sales charts with its addictively simple mechanics. Now more than 30 years after its debut, it's following the mini system trend with an officially licensed small keychain. The Tetris Mini looks to contain a pretty faithful version of the game, albeit with an 8-block wide wall rather than the standard 10 blocks. It will even come with different modes of play, the standard marathon mode, and another where you're tasked with clearing 20 lines, in Ultra mode, where you're given 2 minutes to clear as many lines as you can. This is coming from the Nintendo Wire. The creators of a new device over at GameTech promise 6 color variations, pitching the product as much as an accessory than an actual game device. And it comes in 6 different colors. We have yellow, blue, black, pink, clear, and gray. And here's an article coming from Eurogamer. It looks like we're getting a 3rd season of The Witcher. Production is currently planned for 2020 and even 2021. Let's see. Here's an expansion of what I've discussing about Star Wars Squadrons reviews. This is coming from GameSpot, discussing the good, involving flight mechanics and an engaging layer of complexity to space combat. The signature of retro futurism of Star Wars is well executed across the board. Some beautiful stages that make you just happy to be there. And the bad is the campaign characters and narrative dressing leaves you wanting more. But it's a small campaign. It's meant to be a multiplayer experience. Okay. And then Need for Speed is counting down to something. Probably Hot Pursuit Remastered? Or who knows? Over at the Need for Speed website right now, there's a countdown that ends in 1 day and 16 hours, which puts it 8 a.m. on Monday morning Pacific. 9:10. So it would be 11 a.m. Eastern for you guys listening in Atlanta. Above the... Let's go to the website and see what's this about. So it's counting down. 5:10. How did he go fast? 5:10. Call Big Joe's Pizzeria on 0800-510-510-510. There's got to be a way to fix this. Reignite the pursuit. You click it. Let's see what happens. It gives you a video. I'm not gonna play it on on the podcast due to copyright infringements and what have you. We don't want to be flagged for that. So, PS5 Spider-Man Remastered gives Peter Parker a facelift. We discussed this on Thursday's episode on the International Podcast Day. Wednesday's episode. So here's an article that kind of breaks this down further. Let's see. There's a lot of people getting mad for no reason at all, or even going further to, what's that word I'm looking for? To threaten even developers, Insomniac developers, like, guys, it's a game. The developers are going out of their way to make something entertaining for us to enjoy. If we're enjoying this, why should we complain? Even if they do make changes, if you don't agree with it, go join the development team. Don't just complain and threaten developers like this. Like, you can be critical, but please be respectful. Threatening gets us nowhere, and it just makes the job for those developers, their job, even more frustrating, because they have to deal with these on a basis whenever they make changes to a game. So please keep in mind to be respectful, because they didn't make this lightly. It's just with the technology and what have you that they had to go and make the Peter Parker's face according to the actor that was playing him, because then it was made. The game came out like 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Technology has improved, so they went ahead, instead of just going ahead and remastering it, the technology improved as well. So they went according to its face. Even though it kind of looks like Tom Holland, it's not. It wasn't based off of Tom Holland's character, Tom Holland, the face of the MCU, as I previously thought. So I've gone ahead and corrected myself. But please do not threaten developers that are going out of their way. Even now, CD Projekt Red, they're going through a crunch to bring us Cyberpunk 2077, trying to give us the best experience that we can through with this game. So there was definitely going to be crunch times, but please, these developers are going through their own challenges to bring us the best experience that we can to enjoy their game. That is their end goal, to bring us a tremendous experience. So please be respectful and be kind. And people were complaining about the Xbox Series X, that it's big, and then memes came out as there was a fridge. The tables have turned. The PS5 is even bigger than the Xbox Series X. Even though the Series X is a little bit thicker, the PS5 is a whole lot bigger overall. So don't judge anything by its experience. So just enjoy the games the way you want to enjoy it on the platform you want to enjoy it on, regardless of what anyone else says or plays on. The way people enjoy their games doesn't affect your own enjoyment. So please keep that in mind as well. I think that's about it for the news stories. I guess we'll move on to, let's see, to reading mail. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, and even any questions that you may have for us by sending us reading mail over on our Discord server. We're leaving a voice note over at anchor.fm/TheImpactPlay, or even by sending us an email to readingmail@theimpactplay.com. So let's check our email, see if we have anything. Nope, I'm not seeing anything here. Oh yeah, we also have Melbourne International Games Week, and it's going on. It started yesterday, actually. So as soon as this event progresses, I'll keep you posted on any newsworthy updates. Okay, let's check Discord. Nope, nothing here as well. Okay. So let's move on to our next segment, the Creator Spotlight, where we highlight an amazing creator that on the show that hack, reinvent, or even repurpose everyday items with a video game twist. If you or you even know someone that would like to be featured, reach out to us on Discord or via email at creatorspotlight@theimpactplay.com. And today's highlighted creator, we have Courtesy of Reddit user Mr. _ He let me see. Mr. Murdoch, he ran Skyrim, and even it was another game too, over on a SteelSeries keyboard, that little LCD screen display, using the SteelSeries engine app. Mr. Murdoch adequately replied that the game itself is running on a connected computer using a script from GitHub that mirrors the user's desktop screen to the keyboard's OLED display. To achieve this effect, Skyrim running natively on a keyboard seems absurd, of course, but given Bethesda's penchant for ports, never say never. Bethesda's boss Todd Harry famously said in 2018 that if fans want the studio to stop releasing Skyrim ports, they should stop buying them. In other news, Bethesda's news, ZeniMax Studios recently acquired by Microsoft. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll definitely include his Twitter handle in the show notes. If you want to take a look, be sure to do so. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for making the Impact Play a part of your day. Be sure to join. This is going to be a part of ever-growing community, our family. You can be a part of the show by leaving over a voice note over anchor.fm/THEIMPACTPLAY. Who knows, it may even be featured on a future episode of the show. Leave us a review or even just a rating on your favorite platform. And guys, please, your support means a lot to us. We are trying to achieve affiliate status over on Twitch, so all we need is the views. So please share this amongst all your friends, your family, everyone that you know. Share the Twitch channel, give us a follow, and hit the notification bell so you know when we will go live. So leave us a review, even rating on your favorite platform. Have a great one, guys. Until next time.